Well, they say if you're my age and you wake up without pain, you're dead.
Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is We Happy Few. A couple of blueprints here. The Spitfire, Jack the Nipper. Sounds interesting. Let's see. Here it is. Watch them jump and then lie down. Most powerful non-lethal weapon. Oh, really? Needs an upgrading mechanical crafting table. A jubilator activator, lead pipe, metal tube, and power cell. Good to know. Causes bleeding. Massive damage, very durable. Bleeding, stunning, heavy. Bring the pain emphatically. Inflicts burning damage, durable. Power cell, metal bits, lead pipes. Cool. So we will probably end up building the Jack the Nipper. But yeah, upgraded mechanical crafting table, which we can upgrade one. We have the stuff for it. But I just don't know where we want to do that at. We've read this diary as Arthur, I'm sure. There you go. And we want to switch this to all. Okay, it looks like we're not tired. I was thinking about going to sleep for a short period of time. Let's get our balm on. And I don't know if leaving this place is going to be terrible for our health, because there were bobbies hanging out right outside. And I don't imagine that they've gone away by now. We're wearing the boiler suit to try to blend in if we can. I don't know if it's going to work or not, honestly. We have a little bit of honey left, which is very nice. A decent amount of scotch available as well, that we might be able to give to some bobbies. We have way too many bottles. But maybe we can find someone to sell those to. I can't imagine what we're going to need money for, unless we're able to buy honey. Which would probably be a pretty good deal. Okay, I think we've searched this whole place already. I'm pretty sure we did in the last episode. And it's only 6 o'clock. It's not really long enough for us to rob any houses, and it's too early for...
You should have stayed in bed.
Curfew to be over.
Give up, and I won't smash your face. Give up,
okay.
And I won't smash your face.
Ouch. Yep. We'll just hide in here for a second.
I love a game of hide and seek.
Oh, good. You're gonna be a big fan of my strategies then. Our blood sugar is no longer too high, so that's good. It's just at the top edge now. I did. And I'm hiding. There we go. Let's crouch down before anybody sees us. And where are we? We just need to go... Oh, we're in kind of a weird dead-end area here. Yep. Let's whistle and move along. Whoa. Just turned right around.
Oi! What are you doing here? Sorry, mate. You're harder on yourself. Oi! No skulking around at night. Don't think I've given up on finding you.
Okay. Man, weird. they're not doing their usual patrols, as I would expect for them to. Turning around at random. These guys are just walking in circles, it looks like. It's fine, though. Try and scamper across the street here. Okay, here's a shop. It's nice to know about. They can see us from pretty far away, sadly. So I don't really have much hope of just sneaking past them. Yeah.
When I find you, you're gonna wish you never did.
And they're really walking all this way. I figured that they would turn around at the crossroads. There seemed to be more tonight than there were when I first made it to the village here. Either that or I've grouped them up by accident, having them chase me. Ollie does kind of like the fruit. It's a good source of natural sugars. Oh wow, there he comes. Okay, not so many bobbies along this road, it appears. There's one. That appeared. Don't really need any of that stuff. Syringes and Jack. Which is weird, because OS here I figured was Ollie Starkey, because he hates Jack so much. So it's kind of weird that we would find a letter that I had assumed that Ollie had written. Whoa. Oh, it's no longer curfew.
Bobbies. Protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829. I better skulk past them or it's going to be a bit of a ruckus.
Okay. Gotta skulk past the bobbies. Yeah, this guy isn't yelling at us, which is good. I was under the impression that Ollie would have a terrible time trying to go anywhere. Oh, he saw me do that though. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm not wearing my padded suit, that's why.
Stop! In the name of the law!
Okay.
You're off!
Don't worry. There's no tall plants around where I can hide. Oh, there's a boiler suit. Yeah, I kind of want that honey. I don't need it, but I want it. Alright, we just got 2 more people that could hurry and forget about me. There we go. Are the bees chasing people? I saw somebody losing health, and I'm not over there, so I can only assume that the bees are doing it. Okay. These jubilators or not jubilators. What are they called? Peepers? They're a problem. How do I take them down, I wonder? Didn't work.
Damaging an automated response unit is a criminal offense.
Oh, good. Oh, wow. It was ready for me there. Let's do us a sneak around. Yeah, we should be concealed, but it thinks it could still see me.
Who did this? Where are they?
See, I should be concealed right now, but for some reason it's not saying that I am. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, he's got all good stuff on him. She knew my mother. That's fine. Alright, let's try and grab this. Should be alright. One more. Come on. Can we be far enough away? Alright, thank you. Good. Okay, here he comes. We're gonna try and take this guy down, for sure. Is he gonna see us creep around this way? No, he's not. He's probably gonna turn around before we can get to him, though. We are pretty slow. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll get him just in time. There we go. Perfect. Okay, give me a key card. Nope. Apples and bobby pins. It's actually fine. Take all of it. I wonder if we could break in from this side. I saw it was like a greenhouse type thing. I know we can walk in the front door, but I just don't know if that's the best decision. Of course, this might not be too clever either. Let's not worry about it. Let's just go in through the front door.
Ollie, I didn't ask you here, did I?
Yeah, of course.
If you take enough joy, sometimes one forgets the silliest things.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile, and when you smile, you can't help being happy.
You were kind to me even when I got confused. I had no one else to turn to.
Oh, Ollie.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No, Ollie. People do not need to know the truth. Truth is the enemy of happiness.
Ouch.
Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
No. It's better not to know. You, of all people, should understand that.
I'm truly sorry about this, Miss Bing.
Help! There's a donor in my...
Oh no. Unconscious.
Is this some sort of silly prank?
When I left the village, I thought you people knew what you were doing. Turns out, well, I've been keeping to myself.
I have a pillbox in my kitchen. Would you mind terribly bringing me my joy?
Oh, no, I can't.
Please, Ollie.
Ouch.
You were never cruel.
I'm a soldier, Mum. They teach you to be cruel. I need to see the executive committee.
They won't listen. You'll only upset them, and then they'll take more joy and forget.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want the whole truth. No one wants the whole truth.
You
No
know
one, eh?
what, Miss Bing? I'll come back. I'll come back when you're in your right mind.
No! You can't, please. I'll take you to the executive committee. I'll walk you there. Anything, just please. Give me my joy. I need my joy. Why won't you give me my joy?
Sure, I'll go get it for you right away. Now, where would a woman stash her joy?
I'm
That's right.
afraid joy is after my time.
That's right, I'll get it for you right away. I just need to have a good thorough look around. There's nothing in here but a piano? Man, Ollie can really rock it on the piano, though. He's the only one out of the 3 characters that played anything besides noise. Anything complex. Oh, wow. Whoa, look at all this. Mechanical bits. Why would you have mechanical bits? Oh, I know why. My family has a junk drawer as well. Rotten potatoes, rotten mushrooms. I think that's what we needed, right? For... Oh,
Here we
there it
go.
is.
She certainly hates to be off her joy, doesn't she?
You're not going to give it to her.
No, of course not. Oh, this is nice. Like a little herb garden attached to the kitchen. That's very nice. Holy cow. Too fancy. Oh, yeah.
So, she's got coffee while the rest of us milk. A bit of sugar makes everything better.
Why is he talking about all the ingredients? Jammed. I mean, we don't need more food. Oh. What's this? Oh. In which Oliver does the first thing that pops into his head. Oliver had never been one of those people, like ministers and the general, who could talk to anyone about anything and sound fascinated. So he ought to have guessed that his conversation with Miss Victoria was going to go badly. But it was not really his fault. Their conversation went badly because Miss Victoria was off her head. Indeed, none of the regular people of Wellington Wells was in his right mind. Many of them had not seen the insides of their right mind since 1952. That was the year everyone decided that everyone had to take joy every day. Joy did not really make the Wellies happy, as far as Oliver knew, but it made them forget a wee bit, and that made them a wee bit less sad. But Oliver suspected that they had not really forgotten all the sad things, they were only pretending. And the thing that scared the Wellies most was someone would not play the pretending game, because if one person stopped playing, it was as if he had taken his ball and gone home, and no one could play the game at all anymore. When Oliver came to see Miss Victoria, oh best beloved, she did not want to hear about any sort of fake tanks. She shouted that Oliver was not playing pretend, and she attempted to run away. That made Oliver very embarrassed. He needed to talk to Miss Victoria, but if she ran away, it would be very hard to talk to her. Question? So he did the first thing that came into his head, indeed the only thing, which was a kidnapping. When Oliver was a child, he had read Robert Louis Stevenson's Kidnapped, and he had decided to grow up to be a pirate. But now that he was behaving piratically, and an actual proper lady thrown over his shoulder like a screaming sack of potatoes, he did not like it at all. That's good. That's a good sign. He felt far too much like he had when he had lived in the village many years ago, and the bad man began to appear on every television screen. The bad man. But needs must when the devil drives, and so, piratically, Oliver tied Miss Victoria to a chair and carried her off to be a captive in a side room of her own house. Whoa. The plot thickens. Oh, we can hide in the plant potter right there. Potted plant. Harry, you're a wizard. In the world? Heck yeah, I'm stealing a maid outfit. You kidding me? Lots more crafting supplies. Ah, I did see something shiny. I thought, oh, okay. You are allowed to cross to the parade district. Fantastic. Well, there we go. Sternly worded letter. To Clive Birdwhistle. Why does that name sound familiar? Clive? From Victoria Being, insubordination. Nothing wrong with your bloody office, except that it's too... Oh, this is the guy who had the office next to Arthur. Too small to hold your inflated ego, that's right. You seem to think if you do a terrible job and gossip about me, don't think I didn't hear what you said to Deidre, I'll promote you. And frankly, Arthur's throughput is twice yours and far more accurate, that's right. Do not send this to Clive, take another joy.
I don't think she likes him very much.
That's right. Happy New Year. My dear, congratulations on your promotion to Executive Council to the Executive Committee. I feel certain this will be one of Wellington Wells' happiest years, thanks to all your hard work. Your Happy Face campaign has been a rousing success. I well remember when you suggested putting joy in the water. You were right after all. I'm proud to call you my daughter. Keep up the good work. Your father, General Being. Dictated, not read. Okay. Can't take the toy cannon. I mean model cannon. Sorry. Cannon model. That's right. Some scotch. Excellent. Some coffee. Even better. Oh. That's my favorite one. I like that progression there. It's really good. Very satisfying. Alright, we're finding all kinds of weapons too. Regeston Central Prison? My darling Victoria, I'm sure your father has told you his version of why I've been sent away. Please know that I love you and never intended to leave you. I hope that someday you will understand that I was doing my duty, my own duty, just as he does his. India cannot remain under British rule any longer. Surely even he can see that. I fear for your future. If he takes you back to England, I was there for boarding school, and for all they give you, your rank at table, and seat you as is proper for the daughter of a Maharaja, when they look at you, they see a wog. I imagine that's some kind of racial slur. You won't be half English. In England, you'll always be a wog, no matter how hard you work to imitate their ways. I'm writing to your grandfather, asking him to take you in when your father goes back to England. He did not mean to shout at you when you called his palace backwards for not having electric fans. He was thinking about politics. Please be a good girl and make up with His Highness your grandfather. I suspect that you will disregard my advice as it comes from prison. Your father must seem like the much smarter parent right now, but someday you will know all the things that I know. I hope you will understand who you are and what your true duty is before it's too late. Your loving Mummy. Wow. Wow. Very interesting. So her mom is in a prison in India. Clearly her mom is Indian, and the general had his way and brought his daughter back with him, I guess. Very interesting. Okay, 1932, this is a long time ago. Rajasthan Central Prison, once again. Dear Pinky, or should I call you Colonel Being now? Oh, very long time ago. I'm sure you will say that having me arrested was your duty, but duty to whom? Does not your own family command your loyalty? I thought you were different, but you were like other Englishmen. How very convenient for you to be done of your Indian wife before you sail home. Once you were dazzled by my father's palace and connections, without which you might still be a junior officer. But when your orders came for England, you began to see me with different, more critical eyes, didn't you? Or perhaps you found out that I'd contacted a solicitor. Divorce is rather scandalous among the officers' set. Perhaps you worried it would harm your career. Oh, but now that you've made the great sacrifice of arresting your own wife, you might even get promoted to general for your patriotism. Bravo, Pinky, bravo. You English do go for that duty above all tosh. You may fool others with it, but I will always know exactly who you are. Perhaps that is the true reason you can no longer bear to meet my eyes. I no longer know how to sign off on a letter to you. Neither love nor yours seem appropriate anymore. Lily. P.S. I've asked my father to take Victoria when you sail for England. Don't pretend you object. You've undoubtedly been trying to think of a face-saving reason to leave her behind, what with her being the half-Indian daughter of a revolutionary. How very inconvenient that would be for you back home. Ah, so her mom was also a revolutionary Indian. I see. Trying to get that big-time independence going. I feel it. Dearest V, by the time you read this, I'll be gone. Leaving you is the hardest part of what I have to do. You are right about my being off Joy. The others were easy to fool, but you, of course, were always so attuned to my moods. I'm sorry for saying you were just imagining it, but I did so to protect you. You must know by now my true feelings for you, though I suspect they are not reciprocated. Please don't come looking for me. We both know that your sense of duty is at the core of your being. I will always remain your true friend, even though our paths must now diverge. Yours truly, Prue. Oh, fantastic. So Prudence Holm had a friend in Victoria Being, clearly. Bleach and bricks. I still think it's pretty hilarious that you find bricks in the toilet. I'm sure that we all know the expression. Okay, we've looted the whole place. All of her secrets are laid bare. Did we loot in here? Yeah. And that closet was empty except for the piano. We didn't go back here, though. Ah, an entirely different bathroom. Excessive. Oh, no. I almost drank from the, Oh, a shred of raincoats. Good. We needed those for something. Is this... Bathwater is still hot. Oh, let's take a nice little bath real quick. Ah, it's so relaxing. Oh, this goes into the kitchen. Okay. Alright, Victoria. We know all your secrets.
This is what you were looking for, wasn't it? I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
Why the fuck are you doing this? You evil downer bastard!
That's right.
I am gonna kill you! I am going to kill you!
Sorry. I need my words to stick in your head instead of flying right out the other ear.
I've got to answer the blower. People depend on my decisions.
That's right. I hear it ringing, but I don't remember seeing it anywhere. For an animated character, she really certainly is an attractive person.
She's got her own pneumatic. I better answer it.
That's right. Clive Birtwhistle.
Who the hell is Clive Birthwhistle?
You should
That's right.
find out if she likes him or not.
She
you
doesn't.
can't trust her, of course. Maybe there's a letter or something somewhere.
No,
They're
we...
going to need an answer right away. You don't know how critical my answers are.
Okay. We can make it up, though. I'm sure. Do we use the typewriter? I assume? Yes. Let's see. Clive Birtwhistle. to Miss Victoria Bean, Clive Burwithel, Arthur's office. As Arthur's office is now vacant, I do hope you'll see your way to letting me have it. We all saw how he behaved at Daedra's birthday party. He's probably gone on holiday by now. I hope you'll not keep his office vacant as you did Prudence's. Not that I'm questioning your authority. I know you and Prudence were so fond of each other. I am merely concerned that Prime office is going to waste. Surely someone as efficiency-minded as yourself can see that. Clive. P.S. Arthur was only senior to me because I made a lateral transfer from the Bureau of Civic Happiness. His office should have been mine all along. You jealous jerk. Get back to work. That's what we're going to say.
Dear Mr. Birthwhistle, thank you so much for your suggestion. May I suggest you spend a little more time pondering your work and less time pondering where you do it?
That sounds like her, all right.
I like it. Take
Off
it.
you go.
Take it.
This is all some clever joke, isn't it? It's terribly funny, Ollie. Let's just call this a prank, and you can untie me now. Please.
Oh no.
Well, that's my regular off-site executive committee meeting. Won't they be surprised to find you've tied me up? What unconvincing lie are you going to try to fob them off with?
You better answer it.
What do I say?
Tell them you're the general and the meeting's been postponed.
Get away!
Good thing we had duct tape on us. Okay.
Hello, it's Beatrice Dalrymple from the Executive Committee.
I'm so sorry. Something's come up. Please come back tomorrow.
Is that General Bing?
Yeah, I haven't got time to chit-chat. We're trying to save the world.
All right. Tomorrow then. Tomorrow, I guess.
That's
Hope
right.
Miss Bing didn't sneak off while I wasn't looking.
Oh, she's not going anywhere.
Take the key and lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
That's right.
I
Oh no,
brought
she's singing
some
about her
food.
mom.
I made them
actually.
sing, Ollie, so they wouldn't be afraid. But then they had to get on the train. Do you remember how they screamed?
Aye, I remember. All except my daughter.
Your daughter?
Aye, Margaret. Because she was dead. You've got to eat.
I'll throw it right back up.
What was it your dad fed you when you were sick and couldn't eat anything else?
Coffee yogurt.
I'll bring some.
Give me my joy! Why won't you give me my joy?
I'll get you that coffee yogurt.
Why won't you give me my joy? Why won't you give me my joy?
Ouch.
All right, coffee yogurt. What is yogurt exactly?
It's fermented milk, like cheese, only it doesn't curdle.
So I just need some old milk and some coffee.
And probably some sugar to make the medicine go down.
That's right. Okay. So that's probably why he was talking about the stuff, the ingredients, because we were meant to be making it coffee yogurt. We got beans, evaporated milk, and sugar. Let's do it to it.
Well, that's coffee yogurt a la Starkey. I hope she's not particular.
That's right.
Everything is quite all right. Sleepy tight, nighty-night. Everything's tucked out of sight, my fair lady.
I think you better give her that yogurt.
Okay.
This is awful. You've ruined it.
I believe you.
Oh, Father, why have you forsaken me?
I didn't know what else to do.
That will be the gardeners. Perhaps you can suggest some lovely colour combinations.
Oh,
I think you
certainly.
better answer that.
I didn't realise she was quite this popular.
Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
Oh, good point.
Get away!
Okay.
So who am I pretending to be?
You could always pretend to be the maid.
Who is it?
It's Brown, the gardener. Could you get Miss Bing?
I'm sorry, she's very busy.
You should have said that she's out.
Yeah, true.
She's very busy being out.
I'll leave it with you then. Would you, open up, please?
I haven't got time to shave.
Well, wrap something around your face.
And I'm a fat, ugly Scotsman.
Not all maids are thin, pretty, and French.
That's true.
You've got all the bloody answers, haven't you?
She does.
Just a minute.
You better make sure she's out of sight.
So, should I stick her in a closet somewhere?
I'm afraid so.
Oh no. Alright, you know what this means, though. Oh, he wrote about making yogurt? Are you serious? In which Miss Victoria weeps for joy. Interesting. Our hero was not very experienced in the way of crying women. Indeed, O best beloved, he had once married, only to find that his beloved wife cried every night, for reasons he could never fathom. And so it had been a brief marriage. So he did not know how to talk to Miss Victoria, for she would not stop crying. For she wanted nothing in the world so much as her pills of joy, and Oliver could not give them to her, not if he wanted to have that talk. He was going to have to keep her kidnapped a bit longer, and that meant he would have to feed her, and she would only eat coffee yogurt. Unfortunately, you could no longer buy any kind of milk in Wellington Wells. All the cows of Wellington Wells had been eaten during the lean years. Still, such a thing as powdered milk existed, and where there was powdered milk there could be yogurt. Oliver was neither a cook nor a chemist, but he was an experienced scrounger, an expert scrounger. He had found water in the Kalahari Desert, and he had found a pineapple in a trek across the highlands, and he had found a decent English pub in Antwerp. He had faith that, if he tried, he could find milk and coffee and keep Miss Victoria fed. Fantastic. Let's get this done. Okay, she doesn't look that heavy, but maybe she is. Okay, now she's out of sight. No offense. And we need to be dressed in our proper attire here. Where is it? Quest item? Yeah, haha. Fantastic. Alright, I hope we get to see what this looks like. Anything else to say?
Here's an accounting of all the gardening supplies. She can pay me next week. Cheerio.
I'll see that she gets it. There are acts of heroism you never get a medal for, and they're some of the bravest.
That's right.
I need air! Open the door! I'm suffocating!
I think you'd better let her out. No, you may not just leave her in there for a bit.
I didn't say a word.
That's right. Quit reading my mind. Figment of my imagination. Okay.
Well, that's a good look for you. Suits you. You might want to shave a bit.
Oh man, his sleeves are still the military garb. Wow.
Christ almighty, can't these people think for themselves?
No?
You must let me answer my messages. They won't know what to do on their own.
That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. It's pretty realistic, though, too.
I promise I won't put in any secret cries for help. I just need to answer.
Sure.
the hell is Prudence Holmes?
You really ought to get out more, Ollie.
Get out? He's spent his whole life out of town. Okay. To Miss Victoria Bing from Constable HQ, Prudence Holmes. Dear Miss Bing, we are attempting to ascertain the whereabouts of one of your employees, Prudence Holmes. We fear she may have become a downer. Have you seen her at your office or domicile, or received any indication of her whereabouts? We would like to know when you last spoke to her. Regards, Constable Snicker. Sadly,
Just let me point them in the right direction.
sadly, she's dead. Under the parade district. So, yeah, she's been gone.
All right. I'm afraid she's been gone from the office for some time. Good luck. Why do I feel like a squealer?
Is that the wrong thing to say? I feel like if we say that she's been around, that they'll come investigate.
Off you go.
Okay, we did it.
I was your friend. The only one who was nice to you. Why would you do this to me?
It's for your own good.
Have you at least got a cigarette?
They'll kill you, you know.
Whoever told you that?
Last time I managed to dig some out of the rubble, a house collapsed on me. I nearly died.
Give me some joy! I need my joy!
You'll feel better soon. Ish, I think.
Miss Bing? Oh, Miss Bing? It's Constable Naismith.
You're busier than a one-legged man at an arse-kicking contest, aren't you?
You won't fool the bobbies. They'll expect their sandwiches.
I think he's getting upset. Ollie, you better talk to him.
Oh, man. Okay, another Bobby. We're gonna have to do something with her, aren't we? Are they at the back door? Certainly seems that way. Oh.
Oh, sorry, Constable. Miss Bing is not here.
Well, if you don't mind, Ma'am, I'll make my own determination as to her localization.
Oh, sure.
No, come right in.
Miss Bing? You around?
You better get Miss Bing back to the closet.
Okay.
I suppose this is where the maids such as yourself inhabit. I hope you're well enough fed. Myself, I am partial to sandwiches.
Sandwiches, eh? Yeah, make yourself at home. Make yourself some sandwiches. Don't mind me. Not making any kind of racket in here. And this feels awful and wrong.
It's tiring work being a constable, you know. On your feet all day with hardly a sandwich to keep you going.
That's
I
right.
think he wants a sandwich.
Okay.
Why didn't you just say so? I'm a housemaid. I'm not the bloody cook.
That's right. I don't want to steal it though. Can we bribe with sandwich?
You like
Yeah.
this sort of thing?
There you go.
Constable, you must be so hungry. Would you like a sandwich?
A sandwich? Do you know we cannot accept gifts in the line of duty? Oh,
That's right.
Look at the time. I best be on my way.
Crazy. Okay. Maybe he's, oh.
No.
Yeah.
If the tide of visitors has receded a bit, we ought to be able to talk to Miss Bing a bit.
How's it going? Do we really have to drag her out again? Why don't we just talk to her while she's in the, closet? Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode, though. We will talk to her in the next one. If you want to catch it, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.